She said it's none of my business, but it breaks my heart. Dropped a dozen cheap roses in my shopping cart. I made it out to the truck without breaking down. I guess everybody knows you in a speed trap town. It never did occur to me to leave. It never did occur to me to leave. And it's a Thursday night, but there's a high school game. Sneak a bottle up the bleachers and forget my name. And these 5A bastards run a shallow cross. It's a boy's last dream and a man's first loss. It never did occur to me to leave till the night when there's no one left to ask if I'm alright. I'll sleep until I'm straight enough to drive, then decide if there's anything that can't be left behind. Doctor said Daddy wouldn't make it a year, but the holidays are over and he's still here. How long can they keep you in the ICU? Veins through the skin like a faded tattoo. He was a tough state trooper till a decade back, when that girl who wasn't mama caused his heart attack. It never did occur to me to leave till the night when I realized he'll never be alright. I signed my name and I said my last goodbye, then decide that there's nothing left that can't be left behind. The road got blurry when the sun came up, so I slept a couple hours in my pickup truck. Had a cup of coffee at an Indian mound, 1,000 miles away from that speed trap town. It never did occur to me to leave. It never did occur to me to leave. Oh, I think that's him now. Yeah, come on in. Hey, Michael Lyons. How you doing? It's nice to see you. Hey. Yeah, why don't you just take a chair right over there? Yeah, put them headphones on. Oh, what? Welcome to the show. Did you find the place okay? Did I find the place? I live here. Yeah, I know, but for the show. Oh yeah, I found it just fine. Oh, great. Hey, BOOZHOO. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO, not a BOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Nana BOOZHOO, and today we have a very special guest. We got Mr. Michael Lyons himself. Michael Lyons is an Ojibwe language cartoonist, and he's a musician, and he's the author and illustrator of a number of children's books in the Ojibwe language, like Ojiberish, BOOZHOO, Nano BOOZHOO. What am I forgetting? There's Dog in My Ingun and Like Snow on Skin. Yeah, like Snow on Skin and Dog in My Ingun. So yeah, it's a real pleasure having you here today. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to be here. All right, so let's just get right to it. Did the camera just start freezing up? No, it's okay. All right, I got some questions here for you. Nah. All right, it says here, you're a cartoonist. So tell us, how did you get your start as a cartoonist? When did you know you wanted to be a cartoonist, and how did you get your start? Well, I guess I would say I didn't really decide to become a cartoonist until I was probably 13 or 14. And I was watching a show called The Mr. Rogers Show. And for some of our younger viewers, that was a children's show back in the day. And he had a guest kind of like this, who was a cartoonist. And up until that point, you know, I always enjoyed drawing, and I thought it was funny. And so when I saw this guy being interviewed for funny drawings, I realized, oh, maybe that's something that I could do. And so when did you get your start as a cartoonist? Well, back in the 90s, when I was in college, I had a comic strip called Coffee House 5 that ran in the Morehead State college paper. And the premise was there were these 5 characters all worked in a coffee house, and it was a 4-panel comic strip. And then later on became a comic book. After college, I did a strip called Prairie Rose, which ran in North Dakota, out of the Grand Forks Herald. And since that time, I've done a lot of illustrations for different newspaper stories and magazines, just freelance stuff. And I've illustrated some comic books and some children's books and that. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really interesting. You're also a musician, eh? Can you tell the people something? You play guitar and you write songs? Actually, the first time I ever sang in front of people, I was probably a 3rd grader, and I was in a talent show at my high school in LaPorte, and I went as an Elvis Presley impersonator. And basically, my father's a guitar player, and we worked up a little medley of Elvis Presley songs. My grandmother made me an Elvis outfit, you know, one of those white jumpsuits with all the sequins and glitter and that. And then I came in 1st place as a 3rd grader singing Elvis Presley songs. Have you ever been in a band? Yeah, actually, I've been in a number of bands over the years. The last band I was in for a number of years, was called Ishi. And we played at local bars, and we played at a bar in Cass Lake a lot called the Big Tap. And we wrote some songs, we played a lot of cover tunes, and we even recorded an album in Turtle River a few years ago. All right, so have you seen this show before? Oh yeah, I watch it all the time. So you know, we teach an Ojibwe word of the day. Would you like to teach an Ojibwe word for the viewers? Sure. Let's say miigwech. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody who tunes in and all the kind words and encouragement I've been getting. So my Ojibwe word for the viewers of what'd you call the show? It's called BOOZHOO, Nano BOOZHOO, and I think you knew that. Yeah, I'm just kidding. BOOZHOO, Nano BOOZHOO is simply miigwech. Thank you so much. I have a lot of fun doing the things I do, but I wouldn't be able to do it without an audience. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you everybody who's been supporting me, especially the Patreon people who support monthly. And yeah, that's it. All right then. Well, Michael, I really appreciate you being on this show, and I hope you'll come back. I sure will. There you have it, folks. Michael Lyons, our our special guest on the show today. And, yeah, so let's call it a show. I want to thank you for watching BOOZHOO, not a BOOZHOO podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am not a BOOZHOO, and this has been Michael Lyons. I mean, it's still Michael Lyons, but he has been our guest. And I will see you again. Igawaba min. Minowa. Oh, wa. Oh, wa. Oh, that was really good, Michael. Thanks so much. Tasha's going to be upset she didn't see you today. I'll see her later.